I know you've been enjoying that Rockin Broccoli Salad as much as we have. It is so, so good. But I'll tell you, if you don't have that smoky tempeh bacon, it's just not the same. For the last week, I've been to 3 grocery stores and none of them had that tempeh, smoky tempeh bacon that I love to put in the salad. So I had to go and figure out how to make my own. Thankfully, Colleen Patrick Goudreau's book, what is it called? 28-Day Vegan Challenge. She has a recipe for tempeh bacon. So I looked at it. I said, oh, I got all the ingredients for that. And so I just kind of borrowed from her, but then I just added a couple extra things. And then, of course, in her recipe and all the other tempeh bacon recipes that I've ever read, they always call for frying it in oil. And you know me, we don't need no stinking oil, do we? No. Let me show you how easy it is to make your own smoky tempeh bacon at home. And we're gonna start with the Instant Pot. We're gonna start with a slab of tempeh, some garlic, some liquid smoke, some tamari, some teriyaki sauce, and some maple syrup, okay? Now we're gonna take the tempeh and we need to steam it. And I'm gonna steam it in the Instant Pot for about 5 minutes. Okay, so I've got about a cup of water at the bottom of the pan, and I put my little steam rack in there, and I put on the lid, and I'm gonna hit the steam feature, and then use the minus button to adjust it down to 5 minutes. Okay, then I'm gonna go on with my marinade. All right, I'm gonna start out with a large clove of garlic. Let me just try to get into this garlic. You ever get that where the garlic bulb is like so tight you can't even break into it? Very frustrating. Okay, so there's my garlic clove. Yay, it's free! Liberated! Now I'm going to crush you! Okay, so we're going to just annihilate that garlic clove. Like that. It's like a horror flick for garlic. Oh no! Okay, and then that is a 4th cup of tamari. Not today, but tamari. 2 tablespoons of teriyaki sauce. I was thinking like jerky. I used to make beef jerky in the dehydrator, and so I was kind of thinking, what if I could make my tempeh taste like beef jerky? That would be good too. And then, what was that? Some liquid smoke. And then some maple syrup, which is about 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. Don't worry, I know I messed up on the liquid smoke. Stir that all up. All the ingredients are posted at the end of this video and in the video description below. Okay, so now the 5 minutes is up, and that's what your iPot looks like when it's 5 minutes is up. But I had some steam going in here. I need to release the steam before I can take the lid off. So you just take your little regulator thingy there, and you just push it towards you, and it says steaming, and it'll let all the steam out. And within like under a minute, all the steam will come out of there, and then the lock will pop, the little lock rod will drop down, and then you can get the lid off. It's kind of hard to do it one-handed and holding a camera though. So, okay, and there it is, nice steamed tempeh. And just get yourself some tongs, because that baby is hot. That's a whole slab of hot. All right, and then here I was like brain farting. I couldn't figure out which way I wanted to cut my tempeh. So I decided to just cut it the short way. And no, I was not consistent. I had some thick pieces and I had some thin pieces. Yeah. And then finally I got my mojo. I got it just right there at the end. I was finally getting some consistent slabs. Okay, so, you know, cookbooks, when they talk about marinating tempeh or marinating tofu, they always say put it in a pie dish or put it in some kind of casserole dish and then lay everything flat and pour the marinade on. I was like, okay, you know, okay, I'll do what it says. And then somewhere in there, I'm like, you know, this doesn't make any sense. This is not efficient. This is going to cause me to have to come back and check on it. And I'm like, no, there's got to be a smarter way to marinate the tempeh. And then it hit me. Well, why don't I just marinate the tempeh like I used to marinate chicken, or I'd marinate my beef jerky? I'd do it all in a plastic bag. Duh. So anyway, so I got my plastic bag out, and I just dumped all the tempeh in the marinade in the bag. And look, I got much better coverage on my tempeh this way. Way better than I would have had, you know, laying it in a dish. And of course, you know, the recipe books are always like, well, come back to it and flip the tempeh. And I was like, nah, I don't want to do all that. I want to just let it marinate. I want to forget about it for a couple hours and I'll come back. And I did forget about it. I forgot about it for a whole 24 hours. Yep, totally brain farted that I was going to, you know, come back and make tempeh bacon. So anyways, there you go. Look at it. See? Total coverage. Nice. Look at that. It looks good, baby. 24 hours later. All right, so here's what it looks like the next day. It is nice and brown. There's hardly any marinade. That tempeh has really soaked up that marinade. There was very little left. Okay, and then I've got my griddler out, and I have set it to 375 degrees. Yeah, that baby is hot. Be careful. And then I just started laying out all the tempeh. Here's something that I learned. The tempeh bacon that you buy from the store, from Light Life, there's not as much tempeh in that package as there is if you just buy a block of tempeh, you know, unflavored tempeh. There's a lot more tempeh that way. So you definitely will save money and you'll get a lot more tempeh if you'll make it yourself. You'll get a lot more bacon if you'll make it yourself. So I filled up my griddler pan and then put the lid on. And then here I just kind of had to wing it. You know, because there was a little bit of maple syrup in here, I got burning. I burned it. This was 5 minutes with maybe a couple of minutes because I got distracted. I was doing something else and I thought, oh, I'll be okay. And you know how sometimes you think, I'll just be a second, and then it's like 2 minutes and everything's burned. Well, that's what happened here. Okay, so then I was like, well, I still need to get the other side crispy. So I just went like 2 minutes on the other side and I took it off. See, so it's not as brown, but so I got a distracted side and I got a not so distracted side. I'm just keeping this real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep this real. This is the first time I've done this, and I want to show you this is what it looks like when you get distracted. Now, if you've never messed with tempeh before, I wanted to show you that the ends of the tempeh can look a little weird. See that white stuff? Kind of looks like giraffe skin or something. That's just the way it is. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing weird. It's just the way tempeh is. And there you go. Look, a whole bunch of tempeh bacon. I'm ready to make some wanna BLTs. You know what I'm saying? There, look, there's my sandwich. Shredded carrot, baby spinach, tempeh bacon, some fresh tomato. It's good stuff, baby. Now it's time to find out what my family thought of my smoky tempeh bacon. And yes, you're going to get their honest opinion. This is hand cam right here.
Handy cam.
This is special effects. Go.
It has a jerky flavor. It tastes like beef jerky.
That's because there's teriyaki in it. I figured. See, and you know, I did not tell him. What did I say? What did I say at the beginning of this video? See? He didn't know. He had no clue. Does it taste, well, I know it doesn't taste exactly like the Pecan bacon that I've been buying from the store because I added garlic to it. Can you taste the garlic?
No.
No.
I mean, no.
But I still put it in there because I think it helped make it taste peppery.
I would probably miss it. I would probably recognize it if it was missing.
Yeah, you're like, this one's not the same as the last one.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the last stuff that you bought was harder.
Yeah.
It was actually more comfortable.
Well, okay, so the difference between what you ate last time and what you ate today is that I did not, I usually leave it on the griddler to continue just, like I turn, after I've cooked it for 5 minutes, and then I go another 2 or 3 on the other side, then I turn the griddler off, and I let the tempeh cool with the griddler, in the griddler.
So you're like drying it out? So
yeah, kind of drying it out, like you do granola in the oven. You know how you just turn on the, you don't know, you haven't made, I'm talking to them.
Oh.
Shut up. You know how when you do granola, you've baked it and the oven's been on, but you turn it off and you leave it in the oven, and you leave it in there overnight, and then it gets really crispy? That's how you really make granola. Well, I was using that same principle with the tempeh. But I didn't do it today because I was trying to finish the video and do other stuff. But yes, that's what I'm going to do from now on.
Well, I like it. I like that better than the other stuff.
Tell them. Tell them.
I like that.
Tell them.
It's sitting over there better
tell
than the other stuff. I like it. I like it.
You like mine or the store-bought kind? You're so sweet. What a good boy you were. Oh, I gotta get Max down here. Max! You probably can't hear me because it's gamer day. Got you wireless things. Let's not talk. This is not an Apple video. We're not talking about the Apple Watch or wireless devices. Oh, he heard me.
He always hears food.
I know. Okay. Hold on, Fuzzy Head. Come here, Fuzzy Head. All right, hold on.
Oh, is this your bacon?
Oh, yes, my bacon. All right, hold on. Oh, I didn't see. Charlie snagged some more. Okay, go ahead. Give your opinion.
It's good for a crunch and a smoky flavor.
Yeah?
I don't really think bacon when
How about on... Oh, you don't think bacon?
I mean, you could put like mayonnaise or something and put it in a sandwich, but
yeah.
I don't think like I'm gonna have this with side of tofu scramble. And
Oh, okay. Did the other stuff make you feel that way?
no.
The store-bought stuff?
No.
All right. So the store-bought stuff doesn't make you feel like being on the side of scramble either. But how would you eat this? When you see it
As
in the
a sandwich.
You put it in your sandwich?
The other one is super smoky,
Uh-huh.
so you can only have like a few. But I mean, I could see you like taking 5 of these, sticking it in a sandwich. But the other one, you have to have like 2 or 3.
Yeah, because they're really salty.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no salt in these except for some soy sauce.
No, right.
What is that? That doesn't go with our bacon. Okay, there's their honest opinion. Maggie, you want to try that?
Sure.
Open up. Look at her. She's like, go ahead, get it in there. All right, open up. Ah!
Oh no!
Open up. She's like, her face. Look, she's trying to be so good. Well,
It's okay.
it's okay.
I like it, but it's like
Eat another piece.
it's dry. No.
Come on, eat another.
I don't know.
Eat it. Eat it. Come on, it's good for you. Oh, she ate it. I really wasn't making. Oh, eat it all. Ah. Come on. You got to swallow it. Show them that you're really going to eat it. I'm not forcing her to eat it.
Don't do that. She's gonna force me to eat all of it later. No. Oh no.
If you don't like it, you can spit it out.
It's hot.
What do you mean hot?
Spicy.
We're looking at ourselves. We should be looking right there. We should be looking at our friends and not ourselves.
Oh. Swallowed it.
She did it! Fear factor!
Yeah!
I did! You did it! She did it! My good girl.
You better thumbs up the... I
Tell
did
her.
that for you.
Try. Super thumbs up! Look, the dancing thumbs. Here, make them dance on the button. Mana-mana. Na-na-na-na. Mana-mana. Ma-mana-ma. Mana-mana. Na-na-na-na. Na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.